computer audio. Share screen. Okay. Kitty, can they see this now? I got 6 people in the waiting room. I got 10 people.
Oh, why you not open?
No. Okay, hold on a second. How do I see their pictures?
No. Why?
I don't see it. Yeah, now I see one picture.
What picture?
You have to press the plus button.
ไม่ได้ยินเสียงอ่ะ
All right, that's what I want. Let me move this over here. Oh yeah. Put that there. Wait, what happened?
You click. You move again.
All right. Wait, no, messed up.
Move to over there.
ผมไม่ได้ยินอ่ะ
All right. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Get your notebook, okay? Get your monkey notebook this morning.
How about the right book?
You got what? The right notebook? No, the right notebook. Get the
No, 19 now.
yeah, 20.
20 is include you.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's give it a couple more minutes. We'll start on time today because the story I think is very long. And
Will we have a test about it?
tomorrow we will have a quiz and you will be able to use your notebook for the quiz. So if you write good notes today, you will be able to get a good grade on the quiz tomorrow for sure. And if you sit there and eat bananas the whole class and don't write no notes, you will not be able to get a good grade.
Can I search about the story on Google?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like in class tomorrow.
Ah, very smart, very smart.
So that means you let us do it? Can I do it?
My wife is in law school now, and she has a big test this weekend. And because the university is closed, she has to take the test on computer at home. And the rule is she has to kick everybody out of the house. Nobody can be in the house while she takes the test because nobody can overcheat. So they are kicking me out of the house on Sunday from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I have to go somewhere.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't know. Maybe me and Tyson will go somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know where we're going to go. Everything's closed because of COVID. And then they're kicking me out of the house.
Why can't she lock herself in a room?
Yeah. One of the students said, why don't you lock yourself in your bedroom?
แต่งหน้าไทยสัน
She's not answering, look.
ไม่ตอบ
Ah.
Yeah.
You guys are doing very good about coming to class. I'm talking to some of the teachers and they don't get many students to come to class. You guys are doing very good.
ขอบคุณสำหรับคำชม
You got 1 or 2 more minutes. Everybody got your notebook, got a pencil, got your popcorn, got your popcorn for
What?
the movie.
No. I literally just woke
ป๊อ
up.
ปคอร์นแต่เช้าเลย
Where's Moisha Can you show
She's asleep.
Tyson please
Oh,
Tyson-
Tyson, yeah.
Tyson is over at the other house and Moisha's
wow.
upstairs asleep.
Dang.
Moisha's lazy boy now. Now that he don't go to school. Somebody wrote Tyson on the board.
มี
Tyson. Momo, what are you writing? What are you doing, Momo? Oh man, we got 24 people. We're doing good. We're doing very good. You guys are so good. Huh. What did we put on Tyson? I can't see that. Let me see. King Tyson.
For the
Harry's
Oh my God.
that would be crazy
Oh my God. Okay,
Oh.
you ready to
It
begin?
looks like a clown.
Now,
Like a sea dagger.
if I start to go too fast, if I go too quickly, you tell me, okay? And I will slow down. Now, take
What's
good
the name of
notes.
the story
Take some good notes,
Yeah.
what you think is important. You don't have to write
What's the name?
everything.
What's the name of the story
I just want you to write what you think is important. And
No, I need to write the title.
get ready. Here we go. This is the story. Helen Keller. How many of you have heard of her before? Nobody?
I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe in a book or something.
Yes, there is a very famous book, and many movies. At the end of the story, I'm going to show you the book, tell you the book, and tell you the movie. If you want to watch it, it's on YouTube, I believe. Okay, it's an old movie, but there's a new one and there's an old one. The old one is the best one. You will see parts of that movie today. I'm going to show you little pieces of the movie. So it's really cool. Okay. Everybody ready?
ครับ
Yes.
Yes
Okay, here we go. Helen Keller was born in America in 1880. This is kind of an important time. I think I've told you before. In 1861, America fought a very bad war where the North of America and the South of America, we had a terrible war and we fought with each other. And it made the country, really, we didn't get along for a long time. I'm from the South. Even when I was a little boy, my grandmother would hear people from up north talking. We call them Yankees. And my grandmother would hear them talking and my grandmother would say, they don't know nothing. They just Yankees. When I was a little boy, I used to, huh? Okay, she was born in Alabama. Alabama is a state in the South of the United States. Okay, she was born in Alabama. That's her house.
Don't finish
Wow.
Don't finish
Huh? Go back?
Don't finish Yes
Okay. She was born in Alabama in 1880. Now, as always, the reason we're doing these stories is I want you to practice your listening skills. And because we do it online now, you're going to be practicing your reading skills and you learn something about history. And this story goes with, remember, we've been studying our senses, our 5 senses. This story talks about senses. So that's why we're doing this story. Can I go forward?
Yes.
All right. This is her house that she was born in. This is the house. Now you got to remember, this is 1880. This was a very nice house. Her family, they were not poor people at all. Okay. And this, you know what this is right here?
ที่ปั๊มน้
What is it?
ำที่ปั๊มน้
A pump.
A
A pump, a pump. Very good. And if you pump it, what comes out of it?
water.
Water. This is going to be very important to the story. Okay? Right now you're saying, how can a pump be important? This is going to be very important to the story. You will see. All right. Hold on. When Helen was 19 months old, she became sick and lost her sight and hearing. We would say that she was what?
Blind and deaf.
Blind and deaf.
Excellent. You guys are so smart. Excellent. She was blind and deaf. Now think about this. When she was born, she had hearing. She had sight. When she was 1 year old, she had hearing. She had sight. When she was 1.5 years old, she had hearing. She had sight. And then 1 month later, it was gone. They think now the reason she lost her sight was because of and her hearing was because of a illness called meningitis. Hey, Sasina, get your notebook. Make sure you have your notebook.
ศาสนา
Tomorrow we're going to have a good. Tomorrow we're going to have a quiz, and you can use your notebook for the quiz. Yeah, so they think now that she had meningitis, a disease called meningitis, and that's what made her blind and deaf. She got this when she was 19 months old. Her parents, it must have been very hard on them. Her mother said that as soon as she became well after being sick, her mother began to notice that she didn't, a loud sound would happen and Helen wouldn't do anything. She would put her hand in front of Helen's face. She didn't do anything. So the mother knew something was wrong. Helen had 4 brothers and sisters. Helen would say later, as a child, she lived in a dense fog. What is a fog? What is fog? Yes, that's a good. Sassina says, fog is this. It's this. So on the test, if I ask you what fog is, you write down. Okay.
Okay.
You can do that?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's write hand.
All
I
right.
can draw. Maybe you can draw it.
You can draw it. Okay. So she lived in a dense fog, she says, meaning she couldn't make sense of anything. She couldn't see, she couldn't hear the world around her. She did not understand it. Now, as a child, she had made about 60 signs that she could do with her hands and body. That was the only way she could communicate. Like if Helen was hungry, she could do like this. She knew things like that. She was thirsty, she would like this.
Wow.
Wow, that's all she had. That would be terrible, yes?
Yes.
You will see very shortly. I'm going to show you how she used to eat dinner. And you will see. Okay? Let's go.
Wait, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think the important thing here is that she had 60 signs she could do, and that she lived in a fog. She could not make sense of the world around her.
How could you remember 60 signs?
Well, I mean, if you're hungry, you can remember. She made these signs up. These were her own signs. Nobody taught them to her. If she was hungry, she would just do her hand to her mouth, because you put food in your mouth. Yes?
Yes.
If she was thirsty, she would put her hand on her mouth and make her head go back, because when you drink water, you do like that. She had very basic signs, but that's all she could think about was her. All the signs she did were about her. They weren't about the world. She didn't know the world. She had no idea, no way to know about the world, because she couldn't see it. She couldn't hear it. She didn't really know what was out there. It's if you sit down and think about it, it's very, very strange. When I show you the clips from the movie, you're just going to be, I think you'll just go, huh? Then you will see. Can I go forward?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here.
อันโน้นนี่มัดผมไว้มันจะได้ไม่
Helen was 7 years old when Anne Sullivan came to be her teacher. Now, as I said, her parents were not poor people, so they could afford to get a teacher. This woman, Anne Sullivan, she had been, as a young girl, she had bad eyesight, and she had been to a school to learn to read with bad eyesight, and she had studied about this. The name Anne Sullivan, that is very important. This woman, as you will see, she was a incredible, fantastic teacher. This woman did things nobody else, I don't think nobody else in the world could have done what she did. She was amazing. Okay, everybody okay?
Yep.
All right, good.
Okay.
This is Anne Sullivan. This is a picture of her.
Why is her face so long?
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
because I stretched out the picture. I don't know. But people say she was very pretty. People say she was very pretty. This is a very old picture. Look at the jewelry. Look at the hairstyle. Often Anne Sullivan wore dark glasses, because remember, when she was young, she had bad eyesight too, and the light would hurt her eyes. Now, here, please don't write on here yet. Now, here's where we get to it. Now, because Helen was blind and she couldn't speak and she couldn't hear, at home, Helen was a sort of spoiled child. What does spoiled mean?
Get whatever you want.
Get whatever you want.
You get everything you want.
Parents really love you.
Very good. Her family let her do whatever she wanted to do because of her deafness and her blindness. So as I told you, her family was not poor. They decided to bring a special teacher for Helen. This teacher would be an amazing woman, Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan became known as, people called her the miracle worker. That's very important. They called her the miracle worker because what she did was a miracle. I'm going to show you in 1 minute, and I think all of you will sit there and do like this.
Okay.
She was very spoiled. Nobody made her do anything. She did whatever she wanted. Now, when I show you the clip from the movie, you're going to hear the people talking at the beginning of the clip. Maybe you will understand them, maybe you will not. They talk with Southern accent like me. But that's not the important part of the clip. What they're saying is not that important. What is important is you watch Anne and you watch Helen. Watch the way Helen eats her dinner. Watch the way Anne reacts to her behavior. Watch the way the parents act to her behavior. The parents and Anne Sullivan, they are very different. Can I change it?
No.
Just know the miracle worker, know who Anne Sullivan is. That's all you need to know.
Okay, I'm done.
Got it, good.
I'm done.
Okay. This is Helen Keller.
โอ้ really pretty เลยอ่ะ very pretty
So pretty.
Think she very pretty?
pretty
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I think she's very pretty also. Now, get ready. I'm going to show you a clip from the movie, The Miracle Worker. It's about 6 minutes long. You just watch it. Again, the people are going to be talking. Maybe you'll understand, maybe you won't, you're not. They're talking about the war. Remember the war I told you. They talk about that. But watch Helen. Watch the way her family reacts to her. And watch the way Anne Sullivan reacts to her. Okay? Here we go. Get ready. That's Anne Sullivan with the glasses.
คุยเธออ่ะไอ้นั่นอ่ะ
นั่นอะไร
เอ๊ะสงสาร
Watch Helen eating.
Chỉ กินรอบโต๊ะเลยโอ้โห
มองไม่เห็นอ่ะ
มันติดขัดอ่ะกินรอบโต๊ะโอ้โห
Why is she walking around? เลิกขาง
หน้าเขาเหมือนจะอ้วกเลยอ่ะ
ใครคือคนไอเลิกคางอ่ะ
เฮเลน
ใช่
ไง
ไหมคือเออ
โอ้เอ
เอ
อ
อเหมือนเขาจะ
กลัวจัง
อ้ว
วะ
กอะเขาอะไรวะนั่นใครอ่ะ
ถ้าเป็นเวลาที่กินข้าวเย็นที่ดีที่สุดแล้ว
แล้วชอบ
นั่นใครอ่ะนั่น
เป็นการกินข้าวเย็นที่สงบสุขน่ากลัวมากสงบสุขไม่ทะเลาะกันเลยมันไม่มีใครเข้าด้วยนะ
ใครไปมุดอะไรอยู่ตรงนั้นน่ะถ้ามันแหลกอ่ะ
ใช่ไหมแหลกมากๆเลยมาตัดว่าเหตุฆาตกรร
ต้อ
ม
งเห็นที่เล็กหัวขาดนะเธอ
Watch What do you think?
เป็นการกินข้าวที่สงบสุข
สงบมากๆเลย
ส
ส
ง
ง
บบ ที่
มาก
สุด
ๆ
ใน
เล
โล
ย
ก
เป็นสันติภาพมาก
You think Anne Sullivan did the right thing or the wrong thing?
wrong
right
thing
You think she did the right thing? Okay. Yeah. You see the parents, you see the way she walked around the table and she would stick her hands in everybody's food and take their
Yeah.
food and eat it.
yeah
Yeah.
How would you feel if you were sitting
Oh
at the table and your little brother was coming around sticking his hands in your
Oh
food?
my god.
I would do like this in my food
If he's
You would
blind,
do
I'm
like-
okay. He's not.
You would do
well
like
if he was blind I
Anne
wouldn't
Sullivan
mind like he has an excuse but it's like
I
my
would
little
kick
brother
my
at current state no
does.
I would beat him up
Yeah, I think you would do like Anne Sullivan. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to change the picture. Wait a minute. Oh,
that's the video
yeah, we seen that.
ชื่อเต็มของเฮเลนคืออะไรอ๋อ
Okay, here we go. Now,
เฮเลนทูเลอร์
how would you
Helen
feel if you had to teach this girl?
even you give $2 million I will not teach her
If you give me $200
Unless they give you $1
million,
million, you would not do it. I think you are right.
yeah
it's actually kind of similar to teaching my sister and brother
Her brother is the only one who kind of understands that, yeah, they need to be mean to her to help her. Really being mean to her is being kind to her. Her brother understands that. The rest of the family, they did not understand it.
literally my little sister and brother when I teach them homework they're exactly like that
Okay. Now, the teacher, Anne Sullivan, began by not letting Helen do whatever she wanted to do. You can see that from the video. And you saw in the video, it wasn't easy. Helen would stab her with scissors and knives. Helen would hit her.
my god
Oh my God, yeah. And
my
one
god
one trick Helen had, you will see it later. Helen used to had a key to the door, and Helen would lock the teacher in the room.
oh my gosh she's
that's savage
นี่สินะที่เรียกว่าเด็กเปรต
Don't you get
Don't
me
go.
when we go back to school about
Don't let
locking
go.
me in the classroom. I know that's what you're all thinking
น่า
right
คิด
now.
น่าคิดน่าคิด
I know you're thinking that right now. Lock teacher Barry in the classroom. Yes, this sounds good. All right, you will see. There's a color picture. This is an old picture, but they put color to it. That is Anne Sullivan in the black dress, and that is Helen Keller when she got older.
I just don't want to say but I just want to say that Anne looked like a man
He looked like a man.
for
Okay.
me for me
but a little bit
A little bit. Helen was very, I'm going to show you pictures later of Helen. Helen was an attractive girl. Watch this. This was Helen's trick. This was Helen's trick.
why her face
So
like that?
you know she had a brain. She was thinking. Watch this. Let's see if we can.
oh my gosh ภาพกระตุกมาก
ไม่กระตุกเท่าอันก่อนนะ
ตุกจริง
แต่อันก่อนกระตุก
And look what she's doing. Look what she's doing.
What is that
I'm going to tell you in a minute.
โอ้โหกระตุกมากเลยเราไม่แหลกขนาดนั้นนะ
ภาพเป็นภาพที่ไม่สะดุดเลย
ใ
ช่างว่า
แต่ของเราไม่สะดุดเลยจริงๆนะอันนี้ไม่ได้ประชด
วิดีโอมาได้ไหม
What is that Anne's holding?
That's food there. Now watch her. Watch what Ann Sullivan does.
โอ้โห
Watch what?
Oh my
อะไร
gosh that's crazy
She's spelling the word doll. D-O-L-L. She's spelling the word in Helen's hand. You see that? She let her touch the doll. Then she D-O-L-L.
โอ้
What is the part when she locks her in the room?
Wait a minute. Wait for it.
Why did he do that?
เขาทำอะไรของเขา
Into
เขาก็กัด
L.
นิ้วอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็กันแล้วก็
หน้าตาเฮเลนเหมือนญาติฉันเลยอะ
ก็เห็นจะเขาทำอย่างเงี้ย
เฮียอะไรเดี๋ยวโอ้โหอย่างนี้ก็ได้เหรอ
What? I don't know why.
โอ้
She likes
เด็ดดี
Okay.
เด็ดดีกว่า 5G อีก
Oh.
นี่ปะนี่ปะต่อยกันเลยเหรอ ต่อยหรือเปล่าวะเนี่ยทำอะไรกัน
Oh.
ใช้
เขาเล่นการเขาเล่นวิ่งไล่จับอ๋อโอเค
เรากัดข้างนอกเลย
Okay. Now, did you see that? Look at the key. You saw the picture. Helen has the key, right? And she always kept that key from her teacher. She would hide it. That will be important later. Now, what Ann Sullivan was doing with Helen is she would take her hand, she would put the doll, let Helen touch the doll, then she would go D-O-L-L.
ทำไมที่
And
ชอบ
she
อะไร
would spell the word.
วูดอะไร
Every time she would like,
อ้าวแล้ว
she would spell the word in Helen's hand. And she's trying to get her to understand everything in the world
อะไรเน็ต
has a
ค้าง
name. Helen doesn't even know that. She doesn't know that something like floor or grass has a name. She doesn't even know that. But Helen just thought it was a game. Helen just thought she was playing a game. She didn't understand that when she would put her hand on the grass and then spell G-A-G-R-A-S-S. Helen didn't understand. She thought it was a game. Amazing. Amazing, huh?
น่ากลัวมาก
All right. Okay, hold on. Helen did not understand that Anne was trying to show her that every object, everything in the world has a name. Think about that. If you didn't know that everything had a name, the world would be a very confusing place.
ในอิน
Yes.
เทอร์เน็ตอีโซวีกอะ
The world would be a very confusing place if you didn't know that. All right. Can I go forward?
not yet wait
wait
Can I go?
oh okay
One day, the miracle happened.
Oh.
wow what
And it was a miracle.
what is it
What do you think it is? What do you think the
The
miracle
plant
is?
pump.
Water.
She can
Water
talk.
pump.
the water pump
Water pump.
she got an accident
The water pump.
Oh, the water pump.
the water pump
You think it's the water pump?
Yes.
What do you think happened at the water pump?
She felt water.
He felt water. Okay. Yeah, you're half right. You're halfway right.
I think I read the book when I was like a long time ago.
Ah, now, if the lesson cuts off, because we only got 4 minutes, if it cuts off, we will start again tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's watch this. They're at the pump.
เออ
WATER, water.
รักเอ้ยเลฟเหรอ
นั่นเด็ก
เลยไม่ได้เล็บนะ
เหมือน
ป
เขา
วด
จะ
ท้อง
คิว
เป็นประจำเดือนมา
เหมือนเขาจะให้คิวอ่ะเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ย
ไปเปลี่ยนก่อนเลยโค้ด
ซาวด์เอฟเฟกต์
Maybe she's remembering this sound from when she was 19 months old, a year and a half. She's starting to remember something.
เอ๊ะ เธอคิดอะไรอยู่เขาแค่ปั๊มน้ำเอง
Hold on. Hey.
เป็นจับผู้ใดเนี่ย
เน็ตนี่แรงกว่า 5G ก็โห
She's telling her yes.
Amazing
แบบแรงสุดๆเลย
เน็ตแรงกว่า 5G
แรงมากอะ
เฮ้ยเอด้าอยู่เลยเหรอ
รู้สึกสงสารคนพิการมาเลยอะ
นะ
จะถูกกันแล้วจะถูกกันแล้วใจเย็น
Now she wants to know everything. What's the name of everything?
โหขี้เสือกเนาะ
There really is a miracle.
เลยนะงงอู้มัน
มันแหลกเกินอ่ะแค่ของ
ดูใน
เขาก็แหลก
YouTube ก็จบเรื่องแล้ว 5G
ไปเปิดมูวี่คลิปดิ
คุ้มค่าเน็ตมาก
คุ้มมากๆรู้สึกว่าดูคลิปนี้ได้มีมเยอะมากเลย
What's happening right now?
I don't know.
กลายเป็นลิงแล้ว ลิง
Helen's going to different things. She went to the pump and she's asking Anne, what is this? And Anne spells pump. She goes to the dirt and she says, what is this? And Anne spells dirt. She goes to the house and she says, what is this? And Anne spells house. Now she understands everything in the world has a name. You
จะ
understand?
เข้าใจตั้งแต่อายุ 11 แล้วมั้ง
All right, we got like 1 minute. We're going to stop right here and we'll start again tomorrow, okay? Now,
โอเค
do you like the story?
Okay.
yes really like
Yeah.
yes
Really like the story.
Yeah.
This is a true story
not
now. This is a
internet.
true story.
But not the
Where we are
internet.
right now is that Helen has just figured out that everything in the world has a name and she wants to learn. You know how many words she learned the first day?
1
60.
1,000 ฮะ
60.
Oh my god
gosh.
Yeah, she
Oh
wanted
my
to learn
God.
very bad. Right now her mind is just going.
oh my
Okay,
Whatever.
we got less than 1 minute. Tomorrow we start
Fire.
again. We start right here, okay?
โอ
Okay.
เค
All right, guys.
บายบาย
Bye.
บ๊ายบาย
Thank you.
บาย
บ๊ายบาย
Bye bye.
ให้อาหารปลายัง
Bye.
บาย
กินให้ยังกินให้ในนี้เดี๋ยวปลาให้ข้างนอก
Oh, how do you turn this off?
ราบุญเชนชอบกินไข่